Oh God, it's November 16th, 2024. Yes, Justin Bieber, you and those fake coding words. He really wants to assume the divine feminine role. Is that what you always wanted, Justin? You can't see that he's out of balance. I keep telling you these people don't know a thing. I told you this. Don't carry my name to no practitioner. No, don't do no dark magic on me, Justin. You want to scam people for finances. It's clear as day. Everything is completely out of balance. You don't realize, like, Justin doesn't, he didn't, I don't think it really sunk in his head to understand, like, you're now entering to the realms of a reprobate. Like, this is prison stuff that you're doing, Justin. This is what it is. This is what these type of behaviors is what initiates people to be in prison. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I'm not wrong. You're reprobate, Justin. You're officially a reprobate rat. Can you imagine? It's clear as day. He doesn't like women, and that's the reason why you're trying to assume the divine feminine role. It's clear as day. I keep telling you to put away the spell work and stop using dark practitioners to be trying to hang on to my energy as if like you're trying to prove something. I've already explained online, Justin, like as to who you actually are. You know, in the book of Jubilees, it says, suffer not a witch to even live. Even I think it's in the book of Exodus, it talks about sorcery, people who do sorcery and people who do witchcraft. They need to be excommunicated out of when it comes out of people's God's lives. They're not to live. I think it's Exodus 22 verse 18. These people like Justin, you need to be walked out of spirit. You need to be walked out of Christ. Real talk. It really is. It's come down to this point. Like, it really is a fight about spiritual rights, and it's a fight about blood. But this is based off of Justin's action, Justin Bieber's actions. It's not off of my actions. I'm good. I know how to stay in my lane. I don't go around doing witchcraft on people. This is what you're doing, Justin, and you don't want to stop. You're reprobate. I am telling you right now, it's fake coding words. That's what he's doing. He's trying to assume the role of a divine feminine. Justin Bieber literally wants to live my life, and he needs to restrain himself. Do you hear me? I hope you're listening to these messages. You need to restrain yourself. I'm not, no, no, no. You need to find something else to do with your life. Don't use me for coding. Do you understand me? Do you understand me, young boy? You're 10 years younger than me. I gotta talk down to you like the child that you are, and how the child that you like to be, how you like to behave and walk around in society. You're not to use me for any form of coding here in the state of California. Somebody needs to tell you these things. You thought you were sneaky, huh, Justin? Huh? You thought you were sneaky? Look at this reprobate online using coding, fake coding. Look at him. Look at the videos. Go on YouTube and check all the videos. You'll see all the fake coding. Look at him dressed up in green. Look at them. Look at them. Look how they behave. Look how they fight. Look how they want to fight the world. How they want to fight off of other people's inheritance. Inheritance that didn't even belong to you. Admit, Justin, you never did work. You never did. You never did any type of spiritual work historically or even in your physical life. All you did was sing on some stages. You never actually worked a 9 to 5. You never actually had a real career. You don't have a degree to back up. You don't have a college diploma to back you up to say you don't have any experience working with any employers, Justin. Tell the truth, Justin. You should have done something different. You don't have these forms of communication. Where are you getting all this spell work from? Prove yourself. Where did you get the word G from? Where did you I need to hear it. Where'd you get that information from? An MK. Where'd you get that from? Huh? God sees all your hidden motives. No, you can't play around with the moon. You have mental illness. You want to sit around and play with the moon like this? It just proves how mentally ill you are. And you don't know how to mind your own business. You don't have the education. You don't have the knowledge. And the knowledge, it doesn't even equate to you when it comes to spirit and a body. You cannot assume yourself to be a part of a certain type of generation, or especially a melanated. I have melanated DNA. There's no way in hell you could ever assume yourself to be that way, Justin. These are things that you cannot manifest yourself to be around, Justin. Do you understand me? God, I'm not interested in the fact that you want to be an entity attachment. Someone needs to tell you that you're not a divine feminine and you're not a divine masculine. You're trying to attach yourself to cold words, spiritual cold words that has absolutely nothing to do with your DNA. And that's how the Most High is going to charge you. The Most High has to charge you. You cannot be walking in these streets, walking around with certain codes. You cannot do that. That should be illegal. If it's not in your DNA, you cannot claim it. You cannot manifest off of it. It's a lie from the pits of hell. Your sacrifices are null and void. With you doing spell work against me and my bloodline and my DNA and my destiny and my inheritance rights, they're set foot through my blood spiritual rights coming through my ancestors here in the state of California. This is about you doing spell work on someone else's inheritance that never had nothing to do with your life. My inheritance had nothing to do with you, Justin. It didn't include you, Justin. Stop trying to attach yourself to me. God sees everything. I have to call you out for what you are doing. This is criminal. You put yourself in the realm of criminal now. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? These people over here trying to assume themselves under a certain coding. There's no way possible. If you don't have the DNA, you cannot code yourself that way. For example, let's say if you were Cambodian. Cambodian has a certain type of codes. If you came from the Philippines, you have a certain type of codes. If you come from Korea, you have a certain type of codes. If you come from certain black nations, you have a certain type of codes. You cannot assume yourself to be a part of certain coding. It's going to catch up to you, Justin. All of this is catching up to you. I cannot lie. Be real with yourself. You don't have certain lenses. You don't have certain perspectives. You don't think a certain way. You don't act a certain way. You don't have certain mannerisms. You don't communicate a certain way. But you sitting over there lying about how you're trying to communicate. It's not going to work. You cannot claim these types of divinity on national television or on YouTube or any other channel with your fake self. Do yourself a favor and leave me alone. Can you do that for yourself, Justin Bieber? Leave me alone. Leave my coding alone. Leave my children alone. Leave my life alone. Leave my destiny and my inheritance alone. Leave what I'm destined for alone. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with you. How many more times do I have to remind you, little boy? You sitting around there still trying to pay for binding spells? Is that what you're doing with my life? Stop carrying my name to these fake practitioners. It's false. You're a fake person. You're not real. It's about you sitting around here in West Hollywood, walking around being fake. Look how fake he is. You're not authentic. Even God himself can confirm with the Most High. Jesus Christ can come down and confirm with you how fake you are fake. You imagine like you're a criminal. Like that's what he is. They don't care what they do to anybody. You can clearly see it. But that puts you in the spirit realm. It puts you in the realm of criminal, Justin. It's about you being reprobate. How you sit around want to reject God, and you want to try to assume, you want to swerve yourself into my lane where you never belonged in the first place. You don't belong in my spirit, and you don't belong in my life, and I don't want nothing to do with you. Don't you ever dare use any more of my coding over there in West Hollywood. My coding doesn't belong to you. You're not a part of my DNA. You're using witchcraft and sorcery spells to attach to my life, and God needs to reject you for these things. There's not no domination. I am myself. I claim myself. I'm independent, and myself is who I am in spirit and in truth. And I'm the only person who can claim myself. Nobody else. You're not a part of my body. You're not a part of the collective in terms of my face, my body, my melanin, my DNA, my biology, my genetics. You're not a part of those aspects, Justin. You're not. Honest to God, this is long overdue. I want to stop, but honestly, God is just, every time God shows me, I'm like, mm-mm, mm-mm. It's time for these evil people to be put in their place, real talk. These evil, wicked people who just don't know how to, something wrong with them. They just don't know how to walk away. You still sitting around being jealous of my life, Justin. You're still jealous of me. What is wrong with you? You still want to walk around trying to assume yourself. You trying to attach yourself to my lineage and my heritage. That can't work out with me. That can't work out with my ancestors. That cannot work out with my parents. Now, no way, Jose. That will never work out. Do you hear me, Justin Bieber? No way, Jose. You sitting around there making phone calls. You must be out of your mind. Stop having conversations about me, Justin Bieber. God knows every single thing that you did to my life. The Most High knows every single thing. You better cut this shenanigans out. Remove yourself from my existence. Do that for yourself. It's God I serve. Understand something, devils. I serve a true and living God, and he's not dead. Do you understand me, Justin? Stop talking about me with your little fake groups. Stop having little fake conversations. Stop plotting and planning when it comes to me and my life and my existence. You don't own nobody. God owns me. You don't own me, Justin.